and Dunkettes is Wayne Duncan, No Vision Duncan, and we're back with year 2 of the Madden 22 New York Jets realistic rebuild. If you tuned in to part 1, the season went as planned. We had the number 2 overall pick. We had all those draft picks, those first-round picks, those second-round picks. Thank you for my Seahawks. Thank you because of the Jamal Adams trade. We signed some players in free agency. I'm excited. I think we're going to have a big jump in year 2 as Zach Wilson is now a superstar quarterback in the league. Let's go ahead and meet the roster before the preseason starts. Like I just said, babyface Zach Wilson is now superstar dev. He won Offensive Rookie of the Year, not just for the AFC, but overall for the entire league. He was the offensive player, the Offensive Rookie of the Year, beating out Trevor Lawrence for the award. Him being superstar dev is going to be great for us. Like, he just threw for, 4,600 passing yards, 4,592 to be exact, 33 touchdowns, and 10 picks. Now that he's a superstar dev, it should get even better. But you know how Madden likes to do us. When we got X Factor with, I think, the past quarterback we just did, they played worse. They played worse. I think it was Trevor Lawrence. He went up to X Factor. He played worse. Played better as a superstar, though. So I've had good luck with superstar dev, and let's see if we can have that luck again with Zach Wilson. No more Joe Flacco. Cool Joe did retire. So we brought in Ryan Fitzpatrick, who I think he's played for the Jets before in the past. You know, he's jumped around. He's been on every damn team. So, yeah, he did. Started off with the Rams, Cincinnati, Buffalo, Tennessee, Houston. 2 years with the Jets in 2015 and 2016. Bucks, Miami. So he's back on the Jets just to mentor Zach Wilson a little bit. And then we got Mike White as our quarterback 3. Could be our quarterback 2. We could just bring in Ryan Fitzpatrick for the preseason. And then looking at running back, got Michael Carter, who went up dev trait in season, got off that boring Brown, got that shiny star dev trait. But our running game was horrible, terrible, garbage last season. But now we added another running back to the running back room in Tevin Mays. He was our second-round pick, normal dev, but we did well in the draft. Like I said, we had 4 players over 70. We had 1 player that was an 80 overall. We had 4 dev traits. We hit 3 of them back-to-back in the later rounds, the second, third, and fourth rounds. And Tevin Mays, I think he's a little bowling ball, 5'8", 206, looking at his stats. He can truck you. He can stiff arm. He can spin. He can shake you, juke move, all that. Can catch, a little bowling ball, man. He's going to complement Michael Carter a lot. We got Ty Johnson still here, LaMichael Pirine. And then at fullback, we got the other Pirine, Samaje Perine. We needed a fullback. We drafted this guy. I think he was going to be great, but he sucks. Corey Davis was our lead receiver last season. He balled out 80 catches, 79 to be exact, 1,350, and 9 touchdowns. Career year for Corey Davis. If he can stay healthy and do that again, especially with Zach. EA service. We're going to go right back in there. Right back in, damn it. So like I said, Corey Davis, if he can stay healthy, he should be able to replicate those numbers or even improve on them. Elijah Moore had a great rookie season, as I think he also went over 1,000 yards. He did 66 catches, 1,049 yards, and 8 touchdowns, as he's going to continue to be our wide receiver 2 slash slot receiver. And then look at this, 6'5", 216. Cole Crothers, who's going to be our Denzel Mims, hopefully, or better than Denzel Mims. 6'5", 216, 92 speed, 93 acceleration, 82 catching, 94 jumping. This guy is a beast. So we got somebody that we could just throw up to. Zach Wilson could just launch it down the field, and we got a basketball player basically in Cole Crothers. So Crothers, Moore, and Davis, I love as our wide receiver 1, 2, and 3. Denzel Mims is on the trading block, but I mean, still 24, still young, still could try to develop him. Might just hold on to him for one more season and then probably trade him next season going into his contract year. We brought in Jakeem Grant to be like a special teams guy, wide receiver 4/wide receiver 5, and hopefully he can tell us some of the Dolphins playbook. Still got Jeff Smith down here too. Then tight end, we got Tyler Croft, who had a surprising season for us last season. Went up dev trait. 75 catches, 927 yards, 6 touchdowns. I thought should have been a candidate for the Pro Bowl. Had a career year. But we brought him back on a 1-year prove it deal. Prove it to me that you can do it again. And if you can't, we got this guy, Brandon Lawson, who we got, I think, in the 4th or 3rd round. Let me just double check real quick because I really don't remember. It was the 4th round, hidden dev, same overall. He's younger. He's faster. He's probably better than Tyler Croft. He's aware already at his young age with that 70 awareness. He can catch in traffic. So I think we found our tight end of the future and another weapon. Also 6'6", 250. Another weapon for Zach Wilson. Brought in Jimmy Graham just to be tight end 3, and then we brought in this guy Levine, Toy Lolo, just to be like an extra blocking tight end / hell, you can even move him to old lineman, 6'8", 268. God damn. Mekhi Becton at left tackle. Still got George Font down here to add some competition. I know we cut him, we say about $8 million, but we're going to keep him. We're going to beef up the depth on the O-line to protect Zach Wilson. Elijah Vera Tucker going into his 2nd season. We brought back Dan Feeney as they did in real life. Connor McGovern here at center. As we could still upgrade the position once Connor McGovern does leave. James Daniels was one of our big free agent signings. We were unable to get Laken Tomlinson. He wasn't available, so I did the next best thing and went and got James Daniels. And then at right tackle, we did draft this guy, Glenn Clinton, as a left guard, moving him to right tackle. I think we got him with one of our 2nd-round picks. He was projected to go day 3, and he also has hidden depth, so he's definitely going to be our new franchise right tackle. Then at left end, we got John Franklin Myers. I think he's in a contract year. Hopefully he can ball out this season. If he does not, we drafted this guy, Darren Collins, as an edge rusher. So we have John Franklin Myers' replacement if we decide not to give him the bag. Right in, we got Carl Lawson. If he can stay healthy. Now, let me tell you this. He got hurt twice last season. He got hurt in real life, and then last season he got hurt, was out 6 weeks, came back, had a good game, and then was out 4 weeks. Basically the rest of the season. So if he is injury prone again, I don't care. I don't care what that penalty says. That 15.2, we're going to trade his ass and move on in a different direction at right end. Still got Bryce Huff right behind him. And then D tackle, I think we're going to be great. We couldn't stop the run last season. Our defense couldn't stop the passing yards, couldn't stop the running yards. But I think our run defense is going to improve this season. Not only because of Quinnen Williams, who we picked up a 5th-year option, so we don't have to pay him yet, but this guy, Danny Bullock, was a top 5 pick in the draft. We had number 2 overall. Texans went receiver, so I was like, you know what? We'll just go position of need. He was the best overall player in the draft with that 81 overall. I think he is the next Aaron Donald. I know I've said that about other prospects that I've drafted in the past and other rebuilds. But I'm telling you right now, as the draft king, this guy's a superstar X factor. If at least he's at least superstar dev, I'll be shocked. I'll be surprised if he is a star dev. I think he's at least superstar dev. Hell, I even think he is X factor already as a rookie. I'm just putting that out there right now. I hope I'm right. We brought back Nathan Shepard. We got Sheldon Rankins down there. So we got a lot of depth at defensive tackle. CJ Mosley had a beast season, actually went up superstar dev, but because he's 30, you know, Madden loves to rob me. If they knocked him back down to star, glad they didn't knock him down to normal. Oh, and also shout out to Quinnen Williams because we named him a team captain. But CJ Mosley had a beast season, and hopefully he can continue to have those beast seasons regardless of the age. We move Nasir Dean over to left outside linebacker to back him up. Middle linebacker, we got one in the draft. Hidden Dev, another one of those rookies. We're going to have a lot of rookies playing this season. But Zach Beckham is going to be our starting middle linebacker. And then we got Sherwood backing him up. Blake Cashman in the contract year needs the ball out. Same thing with Quincy Williams. We got his brother, Quentin Williams. And that's another thing. We got a lot of players with the same name, same last names. P. Ryans, we got the Williams. Hell, I think at safety we got Kareem Jackson and this guy that we just drafted, Daryl Jackson. So a lot of hell, we got the Michael Carters, the running back and the cornerback. But Quincy Williams and Blake Cashman, same age, contract year. And this is a position we could probably upgrade. We did draft this guy, but he's more so of an edge rusher. Cornerback, we brought in Mike Hughes to be like our cornerback one. Still got Bryce Hall there. This guy, Javelin Goudry, 3-pick season. Feel like he could have went star dev. So because of his good season, he's going to be our cornerback 3. Still got the other Michael Carter here. And we did draft this guy down here, Sean Chambers. Still got all these other undrafted and late round pick cornerbacks down there. The Ashton Davis was actually one of the other players that went up superstar dev, but they knocked him back down to star. He had a 3-pick season. I also named him team captain along with Quentin Williams, as he had a great season last season. And then at strong safety, we had no other options. Kareem Jackson was still sitting there before the preseason started, so we just went ahead and signed Kareem Jackson as a placeholder for now. But we did draft this guy, Daryl Jackson, who can sit behind him. But definitely safety is a position that we need to address, especially going into the offseason next season. Kicker, we brought in Greg DeLeg like they did in real life, as we let go Eddie Pinero. And then Brady Mann is the man at punter. And that is the team going into year 2. Now, we do have some position battles. I would say Blake Cashman, Quincy Williams at right outside linebacker. We got the tight ends, Tyler Croft and the rookie. Even running back with Michael Carter and the rookie that we drafted. So, Ryan Fitzpatrick and, White, backup quarterback. So we do got some position battles. So we'll see how everybody performs, and we'll see who wins the job. Let's see. Somebody wants to mentor rookie. So Elijah Vera Tucker. This must be Connor McGovern. Let's work on. So it's Vera Tucker. Let's work on run blocking. I think he's already agile. So let's do power. Like I said, we do have some position battles going on. So we got running back. I want to see what Mays can do. We got tight end. I want to see what Lawson can do. We got right outside linebacker. I want to see what Quincy Williams can do. Mike Hughes and Hall for the cornerback 1. They're both going to start either way, regardless. Jackson. So a lot of position battles. Hell, even receiver. Crothers, Elijah Moore. The quarterbacks, we got Fitzpatrick and White. So, yeah, we're doing a lot of battles. All the jobs up for grabs besides Zach Wilson. He is our quarterback 1, our franchise quarterback. Let's see if we can beat the Bucs in the preseason, and we do. And we have a camp standout. So McGovern is going to continue to work with Elijah Vera Tucker, AVT. We do have a camp standout. Let's see who is balling out in the preseason. It is John Franklin Myers. He is going into a contract year. Let's work on rushing passer. And we do have a new injury. Hopefully it's nobody. Jakeem Grant broke collarbone, so Denzel Mims going to get another shot to be our wide receiver 4. But need to find another return man now, actually. Actually kind of hurt us. And then final preseason game, Zach Wilson's not going to play. We're going to go at Fitzpatrick and White. We're going to go back to Michael Carter. We're going to put P. Ryan in over Ty Johnson. Receiver, we're going to put Elijah Moore back in. Let Denzel Mims get in a little bit. Lawson, I want to keep as our tight end. And then, who's the other positions? Cashman over Quincy. Still Mike Hughes again. And then safety, let's go back to Jackson. And this is the final preseason game, so you need to make a statement. You want that job, you got to take it. Not just going to be given to you. As we lose to the Rams, so we go 1-2, even though it says 1-1 down there in the standings. 1-2. in the preseason. We have another injury. I just want to check it out, see who it is. God damn it, Cole Crothers, but that's okay. He should be back for week 1. It's not bad, but 2 receivers down. Cole Crothers, do not get hurt. We need you at wide receiver. That's why I took you in the first round. But improved rookie. Let's see who this is. This might be AVT. And it is. He gets that extra 2,500 XP. We do have to cut 12 players, but let's check out the stats to see how everybody performed. Ryan Fitzpatrick got outplayed by Mike White. So Fitzpatrick, unfortunately, 17 of 40, bruh, is not going to make the team. As Zach Wilson and Mike White did better. Running back, I think. Brandon Lawson with a rushing touchdown? He's tight end 1 because of that. But looking at Mays, though, he had. We're going to go with Carter and then Hayes. We'll just do it like that. The receiver, Lawson is tight end 1. He is tight end 1, but Croft didn't do that bad. Michael Carter out of the backfield. Yes. We'll be the receiving back. Corey Davis, wide receiver 1. Jeff Smith is going to make the team. Crothers was hurt. Jimmy Graham's going to make the team. O-line. So Chuma Edoga got outplayed by Glenn Clinton. And then the middle linebacker is going to start. Blake Cashman looks like he's going to start over Quincy Williams. Danny Bullock, man. Beast. Telling you, he's an X Factor, damn it. He's got to be at least a superstar. Darrell Jackson kind of outplayed Kareem Jackson. Kareem Jackson might not make the team. Greg the leg missing the field goal. Kareem Jackson might not make the team. Let me check out free agency. This is week 3. There's going to be some different faces there just sitting there waiting to be signed. So let's take a look to see who is available. Landon Collins. Julian Love. Okay, couple new names. Signed Julian Love. Played with him with the Giants. Same thing with Landon Collins. He is star dev. Do we go Landon Collins over Kareem Jackson? I think I might sign Landon Collins, bro. He could also play a little bit of linebacker for us. Go from one New York team to the other New York team. I think I'm going to do it. I think we're going to sign Landon Collins. We're going to cut Kareem Jackson. Might need to sign another receiver. But we should be getting our guys back. Thought about Jalen Guyton maybe. And cutting Jakeem Grant. But I don't think we can cut him because he's injured. Now there's some fullbacks there. Now there's some fullbacks available. Let's see. Nobody's worth signing. We're just going to go with P. Ryan. And, let's go ahead and make our cuts now. So, a couple of veterans that you thought would make the team are actually going to get cut, which is crazy. So, first one is Fitzpatrick getting cut as he just comes in and mentors Zach Wilson for the preseason. Running back, we're going to go ahead and cut Austin Walter. Fullback, that rookie that we took, that was just not a good pick. We're going to keep him on the team as a practice squad member. Receiver, Corey Davis, Moore, Crothers, they're going to make the team. Denzel Mims, Jakeem Grant, Jeff Smith, but Gary Jennings will get cut. Tight end, I think I'm going to keep all 4 as we're going to use this guy as an extra blocking tight end / O-lineman. Jimmy Graham, third tight end. Got all of our offensive linemen. This Tim Ward guy. can go on the practice squad. Right in, we got Huff. I think Deshaun Phillips can get cut. We got our 2 middle linebackers. I think Javin White can go on the practice squad. And then we got all these damn cornerbacks. So I like Hughes, Ball, Goudry, Carter. I guess Brandon Eccles. Then you got Isaiah Dunn. I like the Chambers guy that I drafted. And then we got the team captain, Justin Hardy, down here. So Rashad Will Goose back to the practice squad. I'm going to keep Chambers and Hardy. Pinnock, practice squad, Dunn, practice squad. Keep Eccles. You know what? So Kareem Jackson is going to get cut. We're going to go with Landon Collins. Should we cut Elijah Riley and move Chambers to free safety? Thinking about doing that. Or moving Elijah Riley to practice squad and then moving Chambers, who we drafted as a cornerback, moving him to free safety. He got the frame. He can play it. And it works out. Scheme fit, same overall. So we got 2 backup rookie safeties. And then let's take a look, see if we have to cut one more person. It would be one more damn person. So who is that lucky person to either get cut or get demoted to the practice squad? Could be that tight end. But I kind of want to keep him. It's going to be Amari Billups. Put him on the practice squad, let him develop a little bit more. And I like the team. I like the roster. So go ahead, upgrade the team, as I think we could still improve center. Whatever happens with Connor McGovern, his contract left in. John Franklin Myers, contract situations. Safety, Landon Collins, 1-year deal. So still some positions that we can upgrade. As Michael Carter looks to have a great second season. Got James Daniels now. So we got better on O-line. We got more weapons at tight end and receiver and running back for Zach Wilson. So I think we should have a good season. We should, 5 wins last season? Should get about 7 to 8 wins this season, I would say. Maybe a division title. Maybe playoff appearance, depending on Zach Wilson, how he plays, as he has that superstar depth. Now we got Michael Carter and Mays. We got P. Ryan at fullback now. And we can put Jimmy Graham. Let's put this guy right there. And Jimmy Graham. Receiver Corey Davis Moore. Goddamn, Denzel Mims is going to have to play. And Jimmy Graham and Tyler Croft are going to have to play a little bit. That's okay. We get Grant and Crothers back. Lawson's going to be tight end 1. And then, where the hell is George Fant? George Fant, left tackle. Left guard, Vera Tucker and Dan Feeney. Center, Connor McGovern. They got James Daniels there. I guess that's fine. Right guard, you got James Daniels. And then right tackle, we're going to go with Clinton. Yeah, I guess we can go George Font. Could be like our swing guy. And then left end, John Franklin Myers, Collins, Carl Lawson, Huff. Got Quentin Williams, Bullet, Rankins, Shepard, C.J. Mosley, Beckham, Cashman, Hughes, Hall, Goudry, Carter, Eccles, Ashton Davis, Chambers, Landon Collins, Jackson. Special teams, they got Tevin Mays back there and Ty Johnson. Chambers, Echols, P. Ron. Yeah, I guess. Then we can do Elijah Moore. Chambers, Echols. And then Zerline, we're actually going to go Braden Mann, as he has the bigger leg than Greg the leg. And then long snapper, we can do maybe Dan Feeney. We'll keep James Daniels there for now, though. Michael Carter, third down back, power back. We got P. Ryan, our fullback, but no, I don't want to do that. I want to use Mays. The other P. Ryan, and Michael Carter, slot receiver. It's not going to be Denzel Mims, tell you that right now. It's going to be Elijah Moore, then Denzel, then Jeff, because we're waiting on our other receivers to come back. Rush left end will be Huff and Franklin Myers. Right end will be Carl Lawson and Huff. D tackle will be Quinnen, Bullock, and Rankin. Sub linebacker will be Mosley, Beckham, and Cashman. Slot corner, Guthrie, Carter, and Eccles. Everything is perfect. So let's go ahead to week 1 against the Chicago Bears, as we are 80 overall all across the board. As our camp standout, was it Vera Tucker? It's John Franklin Myers. So if he can go, I don't even know if that gives you a new depth trait, but hopefully it does. I'm going to keep it the same. We had 5 wins. I'm going to say 7 wins. 7 wins at the least. I don't want to click 7 right there because I don't want to get fired again. So when I pick 4 wins, it's 4 to like 6, 7 wins. 7 wins is like 7 to 10, and then of course making the playoffs, make the Super Bowl. Those are the big ones. But let's go ahead and look at the prospects for the next draft class. As I said, the positions of need that we might need. I forgot about right outside linebacker, depending on Blake Cashman and Quincy Williams' contract situation. So right outside linebacker, strong safety, center, left end. Those are all positions that we could use. I do see right outside linebacker right there. I do see left outside linebacker. We can move to the right. I don't see any DNs besides this guy. I don't see any, safety. I don't see any safeties. Don't see any centers. So positions of need. Only seeing one position in the draft. So something that we're going to have to look at later on. But practice squad player got signed. It was Tim Langford going to the Jaguars. Okay. But kicking off the season on the road against the Jacksonville Jaguars, Justin Fields against Zach Wilson. See what happens. As we win 17-10. So starting the season off great, 1-0, and a great performance from the defense. We do have a new defensive coordinator also. 17-10. We could not run the ball, and we couldn't stop the run. But you know what we did? We shut the passing game down. We passed the ball a little bit. No turnovers. We were good on third down. Zach Wilson, 2 touchdowns, no picks, 3 sacks allowed from the O-line. But look at that. We sacked Justin Fields, and we shut him down. No touchdown, no picks. We could not stop David Montgomery. But Tevin Mays, 15 carries, 45 yards. Ty Johnson got in. So where the hell is Michael Carter? He must have got injured. Corey Davis got a rush. Zach Wilson ran it 4 times. But Brandon Lawson, the rookie tight end, in his debut, 5 catches, 76 yards. Corey Davis, 72 and a touchdown. Denzel Mims, 4 catches, 63 yards. Elijah Moore with the other touchdown. Elijah Vera Tucker, 2 sacks given up. Quinnen Williams with a sack. The rookie Danny Bullock with a sack. So the tight end and Bullock, great rookie performances. Braden Mann being the man, pinning them inside the 20. So great win on the road, 17-10 in Chicago. That's a great victory. And let's see if we can get another dub against the Browns as our camp standout. We keep checking on the John Franklin Myers. Yeah, he didn't hit it. It's okay. You're in the contract year, buddy. Just want to put that out there. You're in the contract, man. We get Michael Carter and Cole Crothers back from injury. So hopefully That'll help our offense in the running game and the receiving game. So let's make sure that Crothers is in right there. But our slot receiver will continue to be Elijah Moore, Crothers, and Denzel Mims. Our third down back should be Michael Carter. Power back, though, should be Mays. There we go. And let me just click on this just to get it out the way. There we go. Got the Browns. They're a good team, 86 overall. See if we can get our first win and our first home game of year 2. And we lose by a point. You can tell just by that loss, even though we took that L, to lose by a point, we're already better than we were last season. As we ran the ball, we couldn't stop their run. We same passing. It was an even game. We didn't even have a turnover. They did. We had the same third down conversions. We were better than them in the red zone. Just 1 point game. 1 point game. Zach Wilson couldn't stop Nick Chubb. It was a Nick Chubb game. Michael Carter comes back, 84 yards and a touchdown. Touchdown from Tevin Mays. I love that 1-2 punch combo. And then our fullback, P. Ryan, even had a touchdown. We couldn't stop Devontae Parker. They just must have just picked him up, because I saw him in week 3 of the preseason, and he's already making an immediate impact on the Browns. Elijah Moore led the way with 68 yards receiving. The rookie Cole Carter's 2 catches. He averaged 21.5. So 2 big catches. And then Lawson, the rookie tight end, with another, with his first career touchdown, actually. Mekhi Becton giving up 2. Danny Bullock, another sack. I'm telling you, superstar. He's a superstar. Carl Lawson with a sack. Quentin Williams getting a sack, and then a pick for Blake Cashman, looking to cash in his contract year. We have the Bengals on the road. Let's see if we can pick up a W against them. Let's check out the mock draft 1, see where we're projected. Are we top 2? I actually don't see us up there. Where do we fall? We are at 17. They have us taking a cornerback, Mike. That's a weird way to spell Mike, but Mike Weaver out of Connecticut, 6'3", big cornerback. A hit power, A tackling. I like it. Could move his ass to safety if you want to. 6'3", 209. Hell yeah. Mike Weaver might be a future New York Jet. But let's see if we get Justin Hardy back. But let's see if we can beat the Bengals. They're 0-2 on the road. We already won on the road, and we get our asses smoked. Get our asses whooped. Get our asses handed to us. 55 rushing yards. 3 turnovers. 1 third down conversion. We deserve to lose. Zach Wilson. I'm telling you, bro, every time your quarterback gets upgraded, they play worse than they did when they had the worst death trait. Like, he's going to, at the end of the season, his stats as a star dev quarterback is going to be way better than his stats as a superstar. 2 touchdowns for Michael Carter. 2 touchdowns for Tyler Boyd for them. Mekhi Becton gave up a sack. Defense was non-existent. And we are 1-2. 1-2, so kind of a slow start. Need to find our groove. But look at that. Only 1 game behind the Dolphins in the division, as anybody can win it, as we get former Dolphin Jakeem Grant back. So we get our special teams guy, our wide receiver 5 now, because Denzel Mims did okay when he came in. And Jakeem Grant is right there, but I want to put Denzel Mims, and let's make sure our special teams is right. So we have Jakeem Grant and Mays, and then punt return, we're going to do – let's take Crothers from back there. Who do we have? Then we have Elijah Moore. Oh, there he is. Let's do Elijah Moore. And we'll do Chambers. But Pittsburgh Steelers, they're also 1-2. Don't know who their quarterback is, but let's see if we can get our first home win of the season, and we do. And it looks like the game might have went into OT, 27-21, as we go 2-2. We shut the running game down, ran the ball, had a turnover, a little bit better than them on third down, and they have Jacoby Brissett and Marcus Mariota, but Zach Wilson did okay, but our O-line did give up 3 sacks. Michael Carter, 89 yards rushing, and Tevin Mays is a touchdown beast right now. Shout out to Zach Wilson. He had 7 carries for 34 yards and a tutty himself. Pat Fryermuth just destroyed our secondary. They signed Chris Godwin, but Corey Davis, 93 yards. Brandon Lawson, 91 yards and a touchdown. Elijah Moore with 50. Three. Superstar X Factor. Superstar X Factor. I'm calling it. CJ Mosley with a sack. Have a sack for Quentin Williams. John Franklin Myers. And no picks for us, but Greg DeLeg was perfect. Made a 52-yarder. And Braden Mann was perfect. Inside the 20 twice. So 2-2. That was a nice win. We get our first home win. We have 1 win on the road, 1 win at home. We have another home game against 2-2 Denver Broncos. This could be a very important game. Their offense just 1 point better than us. Everything else is the same. They're in the AFC. We're in the AFC. They're 2-2. We're 2-2. The Bills are 2-2. Dolphins are 2-2. Let's see if we can win our second straight home game, and we lose by. Besides that one loss, where we got our asses handed to us, 45-17 Bengals. Every other game, 1 point, 8 points. Every game's been close. We lose by 8. We were down 21-10 at the half, so I guess we kind of rallied back, but it was a little too late. They outrushed us. We outpassed them. No turnovers. We were better than them on third down. A game we probably should have won. We outplayed Teddy Bridgewater. Their offensive line was great, though. We couldn't stop Javonte Williams. Michael Carter got shut down. Brandon Lawson, I love the pick. Cole Crothers, he has his first big game, 5 catches, 80 yards. Elijah Moore with a touchdown. Jimmy Graham, third tight end with a touchdown. Budakasi getting his revenge against us. Greg Leg was perfect. Oh, their punter pinned us inside the 23 times. Braden Mann only did it once. Kind of an up and down season, though. Seesaw season. 2-3. Probably win this game to go 3-3. The Packers are 1-4. We have Hardy back from injury. He keeps getting hurt. And then we have a new injury. Michael Carter. It's Mays time. With that, I'm going to go with our third down back will be Mays. Johnson, P. Ryan. Power back will be Mays, P. Ryan, and P. Ryan. And let's see if we can win in Green Bay. 20-3. 20-3. Offense should be ashamed of themselves. 55 rushing yards, 147 passing yards. 2 third down conversions. 4 sacks given up. 50 yards for Mays is okay. What is it? Byron Pringle's season, made the Pro Bowl last season. Now he's on the Packers. Better be able to do that with the Bears in real life. AVT gave up 3 sacks, so just nightmare game for him. And I'm telling you, Danny Bullock for Defensive Rookie of the Year. There goes our other middle linebacker rookie, Zach Beckham, with his first career interception. And we're 2-4. Slow start, but I think the rest of our division is kind of Bills 4-2. We're tied with the Patriots. Dolphins 3-3. We do have a new injury, and we got to play the Bills. And it's Bryce Hall, probably our best cornerback. But we got Mike Hughes, so we should be good. Let's see if we can upset the Bills on the road. They should play like the simulation Bills, hopefully. And another close game, bro. 24-21 field goal game. Come on, man. 50 yards rushing. We got to fix this running game. 1 third down conversion. Offensive coordinator might need to go. Mays was okay. Need some help, though. Corey Davis, Lawson, Mays, Crothers. I want to see more of the Crothers, man. Danny Bullock, seeing a lot from him. 57-yarder for Greg the Leg. But, man, I want to see more from Crothers. I want Mays to run the ball a little bit harder. Tight end is playing. The tight end is playing great, and Bullock is playing great. Mock draft 2 is out, and they haven't taken the quarterback. I don't even want to look at it. Don't even want to look at it. Week 8, 2-5 against 2-4 Patriots. We do have a weekly award. Might be Bullock, I would guess. C.J. Mosley actually had a forced fumble recovery, and 11 tackles. But Week 8 against the Patriots, important game, division rival, division opponent. Almost the same record, and we beat them. Get off that losing streak. It was like 3-game losing streak. Get off of that, and we get a win. We still can't run the ball. They outpassed us. They just turned the ball over too many times, and that's what costed them that game. And Zach Wilson played mistake-free football. No picks. Tevin Mays ain't doing bad. He's averaging like 50 yards a game. A touchdown for P. Ryan. Corey Davis, looking like the Corey Davis of last season. Lawson, a lot of touchdowns already on the season. Elijah Moore, kind of having a down season. Him and Crothers aren't helping Corey Davis that much. Jamie and Sherwood got a pick, and there goes Guthrie. The ball hawk. Braden Mann inside the 20. Should be a Pro Bowl punter. But I think P. Ryan, well, we get Michael Carter back from injury, so that's good. Let's make sure that he's back in as our third down back. Power back should be Mays. And I'm going to go with Samaje Perine because he is just doing better than the other Perine. Week 9, let's go ahead and upgrade the team. The Dolphins are 5-3, looking to win the division again. Let's put up Mays. Actually, he's already elusive. BT, let's do Zach Wilson. As we try to make him a scheme fit. Why the hell did it go down? You don't like that I did the improviser or something? Beckham, let's see if he's been revealed. Let's make him a scheme fit. He's probably star. Plays like it, yeah. So he's a star. And then let's see, Clinton. I'm going to do agile. Trying to make him a scheme fit. He's star, so 2 stars so far. Lawson might be offensive rookie of the year. Wouldn't be surprised if he's like a superstar. He's star, so 3 stars, and then the big one should be ready to be revealed. So Danny Bullock, he has 2 points. I already see it. I know y'all already see it. If you got vision, like no vision, Duncan, you already see it. My boy, Danny Bullock, Superstar X Factor. But everybody else was a star. Let's go ahead and that switches things up. He's having a beat season as our sub D tackle 2. He is now sub D tackle 1. Just like that. All pro rookie season already. And then we have our contracts coming up. And let's see, Connor McGovern, we're going to wait. George Font, wait. Sheldon Rankins, Huff, Cashman, Croft, Ty Johnson. All these guys might go. Quincy actually looks reasonable. But no really big free agent. I think Decker, we can't even do it yet. But, yeah, we don't have nobody. So I thought John Franklin Myers, I thought his contract was up, but it's actually not. Let's see if we can beat the Dolphins. They're 5-3. Bills 5-3. And we get obliterated. 42-17. Thank God we have a bye week. We finally ran the ball, but we couldn't pass the ball, and we turned the ball over. Michael Carter, best game of his career. They got Odell. Crothers is starting to come along now. Elijah Moore is getting touchdowns, but not a lot of yards. Vera Tucker. gave up 2. Clinton gave up 1. No sacks, no picks. Greg the Leg has been perfect. I think he's only missed 1 field goal even. I don't think he's missed none, actually. And then because we are at the bye week, I am going to make some changes. So not Elijah Vera, Elijah Moore. He's getting touchdowns, but he's not getting yards. So I'm going to put Crothers at wide receiver 2. That'll just put him and Davis on the outside. Elijah Moore will continue to be our slot receiver. And let's see if that helps him play better, as I think he was wide receiver 3 last season behind Jameson Crowder. And then everything else is going to stay the same. Not going to worry about the contracts. Let's just go ahead and upgrade the team. And see if we can beat the Patriots and sweep the Patriots, actually. I think we already beat them. Did we beat them? I think we did. I think we beat them a couple weeks ago. But, oh, yeah, they're 2-7. So let's see if we can beat them again. Get the 4 wins, which was our goal of last season. Cole Crothers, so let's do him because it says he's a deep threat. But you need to get your physicality up. Route running should be okay. Let's do physical. I want to be physical. Don't want him to be big for nothing. Clinton, let's do that agile again. And then everybody else. I think James Daniels having a great season. I don't think he's given up a sack yet. But week 11, we have the Patriots. We're still in it, even though the Bills and Dolphins have 6 wins, and we win 23-15. So I think we swept the New England Patriots. Yes, we did. 28-17 the first game, 23-15 this game. As we shut their running game down, they passed all over us. We did good in the passing game, and they had 3 turnovers, which probably was the killer for them. Zach Wilson, touchdown, no pick, no sacks from the O-line. Michael Carter's running a little bit harder than he did last season. Man, we got destroyed by Kendrick Bourne and Nelson Aguilar, but Corey Davis, touchdown. Cole Crothers is starting to come along. He must have heard what I said about him. A sack for Bullock, Mr. X Factor. Huff, Rankins, Quentin Williams, 2 picks for Bryce Hall. Why is Sherwood getting all these damn picks? I don't know. Make sure he's not in as our sub linebacker. He's playing great as our backup middle linebacker. What the hell is going on? As we have a weekly award winner. Okay. Sherwood is just getting picks whenever he gets in. We have a TV game. I haven't really noticed if we've been on TV lately or not. 73 Ravens, though. That's going to be a tough game. Bryce Hall's with 7 tackles, 2 picks. Let's see if we can beat the Ravens on the road. It's going to be a tough game. I ain't even going to lie. If we lose this, I ain't even going to be mad. And we win 31-13 in the upset. We get our first two straight wins? Yeah, we haven't had 2 straight wins all season. So we get our first, and look, we're looking great after the bye week. Monday Night Football, we showed up and we played hard and we got the win. We shut the passing game down. We didn't turn the ball over. Our defense is starting to get turnovers. 2 touchdowns, no picks from Zach Wilson. We did give up 2 sacks, but we picked off Lamar twice. Michael Carter is running the ball hard. Tevin Mays, Zach Wilson with a rushing touchdown. Touchdown for Corey Davis. Touchdown for Cole Crothers, who I said is coming along now. AVT giving up a sack, and the rookie right tackle, Quentin Williams, with a sack, and then a pick for Landon Collins and Ashton Davis. Both safeties. Greg the Leg finally misses. I must have jinxed him. But we got the dub, and we are 5-6, 1 game out of the AFC East, right behind the Bills and the Dolphins. So we are looking good, as I think we just tied the amount of wins that we had last season. Quincy Williams, I thought it was Quentin Williams, that's why I clicked on it. But if we can pile up some wins here, we can put ourselves in great position to win the AFC East. We have the 5-6 Lions. Come on, 3 straight wins. We should be able to beat the Lions at home, and we do 27-8. 3 straight wins. I think the Jets are starting to figure it out. I think we're starting to gel, and things are starting to work out for us. We shut the running game down. We're starting to run the ball. We're passing the ball. We did turn it over this game, though. We did turn the ball over. I was just about to say we stopped turning the ball over. But Michael Carter and Tevin Mays. If those two can get going. Elijah Moore, there you go. Corey Davis, there you go. Lawson, there you go. John Franklin Myers, there you go. Quincy Williams, there you go. Mr. Danny Bullock, CJ Mosley, there you go. As the New York Football Jets on a little 3-game winning streak. We're back at 500, 1 game out of the AFC East. Let's see if we're in the playoff picture. Take a look at it. And we are actually the 7th seed right now. So us, the Bills, and the Dolphins all could make the playoffs. So I'm glad that we're even in playoff contention right now. And let's try to beat the 8-4, 81 overall, 79 defense, Minnesota Vikings. My Vikings. We got to stop you, though. We're on a little winning streak. We're at home. We need to win these home games. And we lose by a fucking field goal. We couldn't stop Dalvin Cook, I'm guessing. Both quarterbacks played the same. We gave up 2 more sacks than they did. We couldn't stop Dalvin Cook. Alexander Madison had a touchdown for them. Samaje Perine had a touchdown for us. Elijah Moore had a touchdown for us. We couldn't stop Dalvin Cook. And Mekhi Becton showed his true colors. Zach Beckham with a sack. Mike Hughes with a pick. And we lost because our field goal was blocked. So shout out to their special teams. Special teams matter. But look, let's just take a look. Oh my God, 1-12 Cardinals. We're gonna lose. We're out of the playoffs so far. Steelers take our spot. Madden sets me up against a 1-12 Cardinals team. Primetime TV game and a game that we probably need to win to stay in the playoff hunt. We're gonna lose. It's the perfect scenario for us to lose. I hope Madden 23 is not as predictable as this shit. Thursday night. Probably would have won if it was a Monday night or Sunday night. We were down 24-10 at the half. Cardinals get their second win of the season, and we are melting down, playing ourselves out of the playoffs. Playing ourselves out of the playoffs. John Franklin Myers with the sack. Grady Leg making a 55-yarder, no block field goal this time. But we lose by 2 touchdowns. 3 straight home games, man. They're just playing with my emotions at this point because we should be able to win at least one of those games. Now we got to beat the Bills, the Dolphins. I don't know who this is. It is Corey Davis. Trying to get him to superstar dev. He should have been a superstar dev after last season. Now, this game is important. We win this game, we stay in the division hunt and the playoff hunt. So we definitely need this win. Mr. Bullock, I just want to put him up. 84 overall X factor as a rookie. And he's only 21. He's dub one. Zach Wilson, let's go ahead and make my boy a scheme. Still can't make him a scheme fit. And then not Zach Beckham. He's already scheme fit. I want to do the tight end. Nah, he's already scheme fit. Let's just auto. Save some time there. And then week 16, this is a very important game. We get Carl Lawson back from injury. Let's see if we can beat the Bills. And there goes our season. 3 straight losses to end our playoff hopes. Just like that. Vikings was a block field goal. 1-12 team that we should have beat. And then this one, they play like the real life Bills. We turned the ball over. We're not ready to make the playoffs. We improved since last season. Corey Davis might have hit that death trait thing. Cole Crullers with a touchdown. Quentin Williams. And Corey Davis, he had a 100-yard game, but it wasn't up to his standard, so he was proud of it. But almost hit it. We almost hit it. And I think we are out of the playoffs with that loss. Now we're just playing for pride, playing for second place, I guess, in the division. Because we have 2 games left on the season, and we lose. We're going to end this season on a losing streak. One more game against the Texans. Lose by a field goal. Lost a lot of close games this year. There's heartbreaking losses. But our team improved. We improved. I think we played better, and we're only going to get better as Denzel Mims has 100 yards up in his trade value for next season. Quentin Williams, John Franklin Myers. They brought in Dante Hightower in the preseason, I'm seeing. And let's finish the season off strong. Get off this losing streak, beat the Texans, get the 7 wins, my favorite number 7, and try to come in second place. That's all we can do at this point. 6-10. Who's going to get their 7th win of the season? We are 7-10, and fuck the Dolphins, man. They take our second spot. Bills win the division. Dolphins 7-10 second. We're in third. At least we weren't last like the Patriots. But we got our contract extended. Let's go ahead and upgrade our players. We improved by 2 wins, so we made progress. I think next season, once we fix those, some of those positions, center, right outside linebacker, safety, maybe we'll be good. But looking at our points per game, our passing yards took a step back. 22 points per game was 29. Rushing yards was 19. Defensive points per game. Now look at this defense. The defense improved. Number 9 points per game. 10. Number 10 in passing yards per game. 25 rush. So a defensive coordinator did his job. Now the offensive coordinator might be in jeopardy as the running game improved, but the passing yards should have took a step back. Looking at the draft, we do need a center. I see a right tackle. We need left outside linebacker or right. So that Mike Blackburn, Ethan Hall, Lawrence Wooden. I'll try to remember those names. Looking at the top performance, you had Brady Mahomes and Danny Dimes, all throwing for 5,000 yards. Derrick Henry, Jonathan Taylor, Dalvin Cook, who had that big game against us, Amari Cooper, Randall Cobb, Mike Evans, DeMarcus Lawrence, Von Miller, Nick Bosa, Stephon Gilmore, Micah Hyde, Amani Aurorier, C.J. Mosley leading the league in tackles, 142 tackles, 118 solo. And then B-Wags and Foyesade Olakun. Looking at our stats, we were 24th in offensive yards. I don't like those. I told you he was going to play worse now. He's a superstar. Michael Carter, just shy of 1,000 yards. 29th point scorer. Corey Davis had another great season at receiver, 9th in points allowed. So the touchdown interception ratio, not that bad. Once again, he's under 60% completion percentage. He needs that up. His yards per game were 248.5. Rating was 87.6. That went down. Sacks went down a little bit. Like the yards. I don't like the touchdowns that much, and then the picks are a little too much for me, but down year for him. And, of course, it happens when he's a superstar, Dev. Michael Carter didn't have a bad season. He averaged 4.7. He just didn't hit 1,000 yards. He shared some. That's right. He was out 3 weeks. He shared some carries with Tevin Mays, so it makes sense. So good season. Good season. Longest rush was 44 yards. So Michael Carter definitely improved. 2 touchdowns for Zach Wilson. 3 touchdowns for our fullback, Samaje Perine. Receiving, wow. Corey Davis is balling. 85 catches, leading the team in yards, touchdowns, and receptions. I know I said it. I didn't match up what I was saying when I was moving it, but he led the team in receptions, yards, and touchdowns. And then Brandon Lawson, rookie tight end, 2nd in receptions, almost 1,000 yards, 4 touchdowns. Elijah Morris, 60 catches, almost 800 yards, 6 touchdowns. And then Crothers, 2 touchdowns, 600 yards, 40 catches. Touchdown for Denzel Mims. Touchdown for Jimmy Graham. Longest reception was 70 yards to Elijah Moore. Offensive line. Clint, he's a rookie. It wasn't like 14 or 20 or something like that. Becton, great. It's under 10. Elijah Vera Tucker, another bad year. Might have to move him over or something to center and then get a guard as he can play center. Connor McGovern, not bad, but probably won't extend him. And then James Daniels was great. C.J. Mosley led the league in tackles. Should have been superstar. Landon Collins, all those tackles, but he was a one-year deal. Mike Hughes, our secondary played great this season, number 10. Zach Beckham, 92 tackles, 8 TFLs, 2 sacks, and a pick. Could be Defensive Rookie of the Year. Guthrie with a pick, but I think this guy right here, Mr. Danny X Factor Bullet, 18 TFLs, 11.5 sacks, 71 tackles, is Defensive Rookie of the Year. Bryce Hall, 2 picks. Pick for Ashton Davis. Quentin Williams is great, 12.5, 18 TFLs. John Franklin Myers wasn't bad either. He was just okay. Blake Cashman didn't do enough to cash in. Carl Lawson is getting traded. All that money for you to get 1 sack and 6 TFLs, it's crazy. He's getting traded. Him and Denzel Mims in a package or something. I don't know. Sherwood was great. The TFLs, looking at the sacks. Bryce Hall. And then looking at forced fumbles, we had 3 from C.J. Mosley, Bryce Hall, Jamian Sherwood, and Quentin Williams. Looking at blocks, we had Sherwood had a great season. Quentin Williams had a great season. No defensive touchdowns. Greg DeLeg missed 2 extra pointers because they were blocked. He had a field goal blocked. He only missed 2 field goals. He really only missed 1. Great season from Greg DeLeg. He's coming back. Brady Man averaged 50.7 inside the 2013 times, long as 71, and no special teams touchdowns. Yearly awards, MVP goes to Patrick Mahomes. Coach of the Year goes to Mike McCarthy. Wow, they actually put me up there at number 9 with a 7-10 record. So I guess they saw the job we did. We improved. So shout out to Robert Saleh. AFC Offensive Player of the Year goes to Patrick Mahomes. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Myles Garrett. Quentin Williams at number 4. Danny Bullock at 6. Both of my D tackles. Boys in the trenches. Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to Zach Branch. Lawson at 4. Mays at 6, Crothers at 9. Defensive Rookie of the Year, couldn't have been nobody else. I would like to have Zach Beckham get it because Bullock's already X Factor. But 1 and 2, I'll take it. I'll take it all day, all day. And then best QB goes to Patrick Mahomes. No, Zach Wilson. Best running back goes to Derrick Henry. Best receiver goes to Keenan Allen. We got Corey Davis at number 3. O-lineman goes to Creed Humphrey. D-lineman goes to Myles Garrett. Quentin Williams at 2. Bullock at 3. Linebacker goes to Matthew Judon. Best DB goes to Micah Hyde. And the best kicker goes to Joey Sly. Greg DeLeg at number 10. But once again, we missed the playoffs. We improved by 2 wins, going from 5 to 7. And once we fix some of these positions that we feel are the weak points of our team, I think we should be able to win the division and make the playoffs very soon, as this team should continue to ascend. And we had 3 Pro Bowlers last season. Cowboys, Chiefs, Vintage, Madden, Super Bowl. Looking at the Corey Davis once again making another Pro Bowl back-to-back. I feel like our rookie tight end probably deserved it, but he didn't get in. Maybe James Daniels deserved to get in. Bullock as a rookie. Defensive Rookie of the Year, already a top D lineman in the league. He is D tackle 1, followed by Mr. Quentin Williams. So that makes 3 for us already. Where the hell is C.J. Mosley? Snubbed. And once again, we get 3 Pro Bowlers. We should have had 4. C.J. Mosley was robbed. And then looking at the depth chart upgrades, wouldn't be surprised if they take away Zach Wilson's. This Danny Bullock is all the way up to an 88 actually. Well, 87, 88 with the morale boost. But 88 S factor. Beast. We got our D lineman. But looking at the portraits, season too late. Corey Davis goes up to superstar Dev. Please let him keep it. Please let him keep it. You can take Mekhi Becton's away. Clinton was a star. Lawson was a star. And then on the defensive side, Quentin Williams goes up to X Factor. They better let me keep both of these guys as an X Factor. Do it, Madden. Do it. CJ Mosley goes up again, but you're not going to keep it. So we get X Factors on defense, a superstar on defense, and a superstar on offense. If they just let me keep my damn dev traits, maybe we'll win some games, and let's simulate the Super Bowl. See what happens. Root for the Chiefs, and Cowboys win. Cowboys win. Leighton Vander Esch, Super Bowl MVP. Cowboys get their 6th ring. Patrick Mahomes, Mike McCarthy. Patrick Mahomes, so the Coach of the Year, defeats the MVP in the Super Bowl, and then you got Aaron Donald, Defensive Player of the Year, but then the new Aaron Donald wins Defensive Rookie of the Year, and then Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to the quarterback of the Saints, D. Rainey. And let's go ahead to the mock draft 3, the retirements and the re-signed players, as we look to improve this team for another season. Mock draft 3, and they have us projected. Mike Weaver, that was that guy. That was that guy that we might draft and move to safety. He is A hit power, A tackling, B. Yeah, he's the pick. He is the pick. He is the pick. I don't care. I don't care. He's the pick. Mike Weaver is a Jet. He's a Jet. Looking at the retirements, we have a lot of money too. We are the Jets. We're a young team, so don't think nobody's going to retire. Looking at the contracts, we don't have nobody really that important. Connor McGovern wasn't bad, man. Do we pay him or he's not bad? I think we'll let him test and we'll bring him back if there's no better option. Fant can go, Huff can go, Rankins can go, Cashman can go, Tyler Croft can go, Ty Johnson can go. Quincy might bring him back just because it'll make his brother happy. I know that's probably not, that's not a good reason to bring him back, but really not doing nothing on the team. But how much money is that? About $2 million to be a backup. Might let him go though. Mike White played good in the preseason, so we're gonna bring him back. And he wants to test free agency. Go start somewhere else if you're gonna start with that 56 overall. Samaje Perine, it's kind of like a 1-year thing. And then Dan Feeney, no. Shep Grant, no. Decker, I would do. A 3-year deal. Jimmy Graham, no, that's too much. And Collins went down dev trade, no sir. So we definitely need right outside linebacker. Definitely need strong safety. I would say defensive end because we're going to trade Carl Lawson, and then we don't know what's going to happen with Franklin Myers. And I think we don't really need anything on offense besides center. So when I look, actually, they let him keep superstar. We still need a fullback. I knew they were going to rob Corey Davis of his superstar. They don't let him keep it. It's so stupid. I'm finna turn off dev trait regression, but I'll keep it on. We got Denzel Mims on the trade block. Mekhi Becton keeps his superstar, though. Would y'all be mad if I took his away and gave it to Corey Davis? Would that be fair? Or would that be me cheating the game? Vera Tucker, he's not doing great at guard. I think I'm going to move him inside the center. As he can move around on the O-line. Yeah, move him in the center. James Daniels was great for us. So we need a left guard now. Franklin Myers was actually okay. We're going to put Carl Lawson. Yeah, we save a lot of money. He might cut his ass too. Put him on the trading block. We got our 2 X Factors. Let's go. They let Quentin Williams keep it. Let's go. CJ Mosley, of course, they robbed him. And he's all the way down to normal. That's so stupid. Sherwood was great last season. I'm going to keep him. We definitely need a right outside linebacker. We got our 3 corners, even though they're a little underrated. And we need a strong safety, and we know the strong safety that we're going to take. So let's take a look at free agency. As we have $91 million. And Tyreek Hill is just sitting there, and I'm not going to get him. But don't need QB, don't need running back. There's a star dev fullback just sitting there. He came out of the draft? What? 84 lead block? He's great in pass blocking and run blocking. We're signing him. 3-year deal. Can't let him go to the Chiefs. Can't let him go to the Chiefs. But there's another one down here that's cheaper. What? There was 2 star dev fullbacks in that draft class? Okay. They're both 24. He's 6 foot, 263. He's 6'3", 265. 72. 69. If we can't get the 72, we'll go back and get the 69 guy. Don't need receiver. Don't need Irv Smith. I thought about signing him. Thinking about bringing Tyler Croft back. Even though he really didn't do nothing for us last season. But I wouldn't mind bringing him back. We do need left guard now, and there is no left guard. Rodney Hudson is there at center. And can move Vera Tucker back. But Chris Lindstrom is there. Chris Lindstrom is available. Nate Davis is available. And you know what? I think I would rather go with Nate Davis because it would screw the Buffalo Bills. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to go Nate Davis, screw over the Bills. Damn, the Bills are giving him a lot of money. I'll tell you what. We're fighting for the division. Fighting for the division title. So we're just going to up this to 405, give him 36 mil, 10 mil a year, and it's still not enough, bro. Okay. Let's go to 10 and a half. Let's do that. Okay, there we go. That puts us ahead of the Bills, just trying to screw them. We got our D tackles already. We are going to need a right end. Because we're going to trade Carl Lawson. We need a right outside linebacker, too. Cole Holcomb is there. Doesn't really fit the scheme. Don't want Preston Smith. Just bring Quincy back on a 1-year deal, I guess. Because we're going to need somebody there to be like a little placeholder just in case if we don't get anybody. And we got the strong safety that we're looking at. And Von Bell's there, but I don't want him. So Nate Davis, a fullback, and then Quincy Williams. I think that's good. I think that's all we really need. I thought about bringing in Logan Thomas and keep our 2 tight end thing going. See if he takes that cheap deal. And if he doesn't, don't care. Let's see if we can pull away Nate Davis away from the Bills. Don't go to Buffalo. I know they won the division. It's more attractive to go there. You could probably win there. But if you come here, you can instantly help us win. Fuck you, Nate Davis. Thank you, Logan Thomas, for taking that cheap deal. The fullback rejected us. That's okay. We'll go ahead and get the cheaper one then. How about that? How about that, damn it? And let's go do that. Let's go ahead and get the cheaper one. Give him a 3-year deal. And we'll get our fullback. We'll get our fullback. So we did get Nate Davis. Damn it. Now Chris Langstrom is gone. Roger Saffold is there. Could be a placeholder, but I think we could draft somebody. Ronnie Hudson is there. I could move Vera Tucker back. Connor McGovern's getting deals now. Should we go Ronnie Hudson? It would just be a 1-year thing. I want to try Vera Tucker at center, though, so I don't think I want to do that. And let's see if we can get our fullback. Should be able to get our fullback now, and we do. Welcome to the team. Let's do our 5th-year option. That might be Mekhi Becton. We're going to pick it up. He allowed under 10 sacks last season, so I think he deserves it. And then we didn't even look at the college play. Oh, yeah, matter of fact, I did say I was going to fire the offense coordinator. Passing yards are down. I'm going to give the offensive coordinator 1 more year. Give him 1 more year. Looking at the top prospects, we don't need fullback anymore. We need a left guard. Let's look at Jake Peterson. A impact, B pass block, but he can't run block to save his life. But his skills look great. He just can't run block. Don't know if we put him on the list. I'm going to put him on the list. Everything else looks good. It's just the run blocking. This guy doesn't look that bad. Jelani Simpson. Let's look at Justin Dawson. A awareness, C pass, B run block. He might be a steal. Yeah, Justin Dawson might be the pick. I don't think we're going to take one in the first round. A lot of day 3 centers. Could take one and move him into guard if we wanted to. Look, there's a lot of linemen. Look at this. We'll be able to get our offensive linemen. This guy is a center. I don't want him. 296. Yeah, so we could take those day 3 guys, or even the Lawson, Peterson. There's a lot of guys at that guard position. That he's not. Marcus Banks, no sir. And then Vince Bradford, no sir. I mean the pass, nah. DN, could use a DN in the first round. Ethan Turner. A play reg, A tackle. I don't like the hit power, but I like him enough to put him on the list. Let's look at Tim Colbert. B power, A tackle. Not that fast. A pursuit, A tackle, and B power moves. Don't know his finesse, but he looks good enough to put on the list. Thomas Golston. Let's look at him. A tackle. All these guys can tackle. All these guys are great tacklers in this draft. A play reg, A tackle, B hit power. We are going to get our DN in this draft. Looking at Emmanuel Porter. Hopefully he's good, even though he's a 3 to 4 rounder. He just looks decent. So I'm not going to put him on there. And right in, let's look at Keegan Fontaine. Looks like a bust. So I'm not going to look at him anymore. Let's look at Lance Lawson. Another guy that got A tackling. A play reg, A pursuit. We're going to find a defensive end in this draft, and it makes it easier to move on from Carl Lawson. This guy just looks good. They're all good. So it looks like there's a lot of linemen and a lot of Defensive ends, another A-power B tackle. One of these guys are going to fall to us, and it's great. We don't have to reach. Look at it. Even this guy is B tackling, and he's the fastest. Like, god damn. How many? What? Putting them all on the list. I don't even know which one to take. Why is there so many defensive ends, bro? Why? He's good. I'm putting them all on the list. What the hell? What is this class? What is this class? Oh my god, bro. I'm not going to take one of them until like the third round. Because that is just crazy. We do need left outside linebacker. On the right side. Could use left, though, too. Could use left outside linebacker. This guy's the fastest and the strongest. Ethan Hale. But CJ Mosley isn't getting any younger. This guy's A tackling. This draft class is crazy, bro. This draft class is crazy. Okay, he's just Joey Ridley. Let's look at him. Oh my god. Oh my god, man. So I think Joey Ridley with a second round pick would be good. We can get one of those DNs. Oh, you know what? You know what? Corner Ridley. Corner Ridley, and then one of those DNs. We should be able to get that done. Let's look at Marquez Bird. This draft class is crazy, bro. This is like the greatest draft class I've ever seen. All this talent. All these guys can tackle. Everybody has A tackling on the defense. Everybody has A tackling. There's like 10 to 20 right ends that are going in the first round. That's crazy. Mike Weaver, putting him on the list. But if we can't get him and we need a regular safety, let's look at Matthew Butler. B-man, he's the fastest. Put him on the list. A lot of names getting written on the list. I feel like I'm Chris Jericho. But yeah, let's go ahead to the draft, man. I'm excited. Before we do, though, because there's so many damn players, I think we are going to go ahead and we're going to trade Carl Lawson. Save a lot of money, too. Trade Carl Lawson. We might as well trade Denzel Mims. He played okay for us last season, though. Let's find a team that needs a defensive end, an edge rusher, a right end. So Bengals, Bills, nope. It's in the division. Broncos, AFC, Bucks, and Bucks. Kingsley Keke and Dean Lowry, the Bucks. Don't think they have the cap room. Cardinals, they got AJ Epineza, though. They can still develop him. Not going to help out the Chiefs. Not going to help the Colts. Cowboys got Randy Gregory. Dolphins in the division. Falcons, no. Commanders, Bosa, Williams. Jaguars are in the AFC. Lions. But they got Bryce Huff. James Farrell. Torgos Matos, Chase Vinovich. Nobody needs a right end. My Seahawks do. And they've made deals before. And could they even use Denzel Mims? I could take him out of the deal. I don't think they need him. But hell, Carl Lawson for a third. That's all I want from him as a third round pick. I'll take Denzel Mims out of this. Carl Lawson for a third. Thank you. And then I don't think I'm going to trade Denzel Mims yet. We trade Carl Lawson to the Seattle Seahawks. We might use that extra third-round pick that we got to trade up maybe back into the second round as we get Quincy Williams, the brother of Quentin Williams. We don't get kicked out of the franchise. As the final mock draft is out, and they have us taking a guard. Justin Dawson, that guy that we saw, the A awareness, but I think there is, damn, I feel like we have a lot of holes now. Right in. I like Mike Weaver, though. A hit power and A tackling. I like him. But I feel like we got a lot of holes now. Safety, right in, right outside linebacker, left guard. I feel like we should have like 1 or 2 holes and not 4 at this point, especially going into year 3. But got a lot of money. Got a rookie quarterback on a rookie deal. But nobody signed Brady and Rodgers. But looking at our division, we're going to be seeing Tyreek Hill twice a year. God damn it. And Tony Pollard to the Dolphins. And I don't see the Bills making any moves, so that's good because they won the division. They did get Darrell Henderson, though, and Eric Rowe. Let's get to the draft. As there are a lot of
and now on the clock,
a lot of right ends, a lot of offensive linemen. So
okay, it's the Lions now on the clock.
I need to see what picks we have because I don't think we have multiple. Okay, so pick 13, we have 2/3. Probably trade back up into the second. We could definitely get a right end with the second round pick, the corner, and then we can get a guard. Yeah, I think we'll be able to get. We have another third, so we should be able to get that linebacker too that we wanted. I think he was a left outside linebacker. Yeah, Ridley. Yeah, we should be able to get him. Lions go QB.
All right, the Bears are now on
Chargers go QB, assuming what Bears gonna go quarterback too.
Jaguars are up now. Let's see what direction
they go. And let's go to our pick. I already forgot what team I am. We are the Jets.
On the clock now. What direction?
So there goes one of those D. That was a left end though. It was all the right ends. All the right ends that could tackle. Texans go QB.
The Raiders now on the clock. And the Giants now on the clock. Who do they have their eye on? The Jets now on the clock. Let's see what they do.
All right, so Eagles go cornerback. Now let's look at the board, see what players are available. So Ethan Hale is available, but I think we can get a left outside linebacker of his caliber later on. So don't have to reach for him. Keegan was a bust. You got Shepard, Lance Lawson. Let's look at these guys, though. He's one of those 8th seed. Why take him, even though, oh, my God, that play rec, that pursuit, that tackling, that's all good and everything, but there's a lot of defensive ends. So don't need to reach on him. Mike Weaver definitely could be our safety. I love the size. I love the hit power. I love the tackling. I think I'm going to go with him. He might be a reach. Let's look at Matthew Butler. Yeah, I like Weaver. I liked him ever since the mock. I liked him ever since the mock. And I'm going to go with him. Moving to safety, 6'3", 209. Mike Weaver. Like I said, after the first or second mock draft, Mike Weaver is going to be a New York Jet. Let's draft him. He's hitting Dev. Let's go.
Who do they have their eye on?
Let's go. And with our second round pick.
All right, next up, the Jets are on the clock.
We're either going to go O-line, D end, D end, or linebacker. So when I look at the guards, so you got even this Jelani Simpson guy looks good enough to draft later on, even though I think Jake Peterson probably is going to be better. It's just that F run block that concerns me. And then you got Justin Dawson. Now, people are passing on him. Don't know why they're passing on him, so there might be some concerns there. So with the concerns with him, and you got those guys at center that we could still take, I feel like we should go. There's really only one right end left. All those guys went. We might have to take Vince Harris right now. F stamina might suck. Damn it. Joey Ridley too. A tackling, A pursuit. He might be an edge rusher. You know what? Let's take him because he can be our edge rusher even if he is in the right outside linebacker. So let's take Joey Ridley.
On the clock now,
Hidden
it's the
dev, 2 for 2.
Dolphins.
Let's go.
Time's
Draft
ticking.
King. Draft King. That way, if the other guy isn't there, you know, we got our right end, but now we still need a left
Here we
outside
go. The
linebacker.
Jets now on the clock.
Jake Peterson, there he goes. And then looking at the guards, I think they're all gone now. Jelani Simpson is there, and then the centers are there. So we'll definitely be able to get one of them. All the right ends are gone. That just sucks. Let's look at these guys, though. Let's see if these guys C finesse, A power. He's a little big. He looks decent. I don't need him. More so now we need like an outside linebacker. So let's look at C tackling, B zone, B man. Looks like he can fit the scheme. We're going to have to go look at those centers. You got Paul Dawson, C pass blocking, A run block power, though. And then the other guy, B impact, B run block, A run block power. This guy might be a little bit better. Let's take Jeremy Bowen.
Okay, next up, it's
90
the
strength.
Dolphins on the clock.
Might be something.
And now we turn to the Jets. It's their selection.
So don't know if that guy we took, that linebacker, I don't know if he's going to be a linebacker or edge rusher. So that's what makes this even more harder. So now I don't know if I should find another edge rusher or another linebacker. Let's look at this guy going over B block, trying to see tackling. He just looks decent. I think I have an idea. I think with the way Sherwood played last season, we can move him to right outside linebacker. And I think that's what we're going to do. And we got Quincy back. So we really don't need a right outside linebacker. We got the safety we wanted. We got the edge rusher I think that we wanted. So I think we should be good. This other third round pick, I don't know what to do with it. So we might just take Paul Dawson. Just double dip and try to hit
The Bills
on
the
that
clock
guard
now.
position,
What
I
direction
guess.
will they go?
Add more depth to the O-line. Vera Tucker hasn't been playing great.
The Jets now on the clock.
And I think we need to swing here at some linebacker or edge rusher. Just don't know which one. Is there any guys in the middle? Let's look at Deshaun McDonald, C tackling. Looks bad. Cliff Pettis, B pursuit, C awareness, no finesse moves. Doesn't need really finesse though if he's in the middle. F pursuit, no sir. Let's find a hidden gem. This guy's kind of old, 24. Damn, I wish those DNs all stood around. Cliff Pettis might be the pick here because we don't have any other options. Look at Juan Aldo, though. He's garbage. This might be a reach. Let's take Cliff Pettis.
The Dolphins now on the clock.
Fast. He is fast. Let's look at receiver. Let's look at receiver because we're looking to trade Denzel Mims. We had Jakeem Grant with injuries. Denzel Mims with injury. Even our wide receiver last year had injury. 6'3", 225, another big body one. The awareness, though. Great in run blocking. So we got Oscar Murphy, C catching traffic, 6'4", 2. All these big body receivers, they just attract us all the time. Lyle Tate, C catching traffic. Not that big. Looks decent. Lyle Tate looks like a pick that we might make. Let's look at Craig Lifton real quick. All we know is ball carrier vision. And Cullen Saxton, not with that F. So we'll take, was it Lyle Tate? Yeah, let's take him.
All right, the Dolphins
Fast.
are now on the clock.
Could be a return man. Great fourth receiver. And with our roster being so young already and we keep having all these picks, I might trade away this pick. I don't see any value here. Let's trade it away. Let's get a 2024 fifth from the Falcons.
Well, I guess they won't be turning in a card here.
Let's see what they do with the pick, though. Let's see what they do with the pick. They take a right outside linebacker. Okay.
They have their eye on.
And then I think I'm going to go. Oh, I was going to go DN. Going to go DN. Didn't know I didn't have a 7th round pick. But looking at the draft recap. Wow. Better than I expected. Mike Weaver, gonna move him to strong safety. Instant starter. Man zone, press, tackle, catching. Gonna be a beast. Joey Ridley. Now let's see what his archetype is. He is actually kind of balanced, but he can be our outside linebacker. So it looks like we might still need a edge rusher, even though I drafted one last season actually. So actually not that bad. Left guard might be a problem because we have these two guys that can try to do something. And then look at this middle line. You know what? Now this gets tough because we got Cliff Pettis, who can start on the right outside linebacker position. He could also be our C.J. Mosley replacement. Then you got Ridley here. He's like a power rusher. So we could probably use Ridley as more of an edge rusher and then Pettis as a right outside linebacker. What a steal in the 4th round, though. And then what a steal in the 5th round. 69 overall, Lyle Tate. Adding more depth to the receiver position. He's a slot guy. So I like what we did in the draft. And I just want to see if all those damn right ends were all good. Let's look at the top overall player. It was that quarterback to the Lions at pick 2. And I don't see the right ends. There goes one, Lance Lawson. There goes McGill at 27. Hyde in the 2nd round. Yeah, a lot of right ends. A lot of right ends. But I think we did good. We got some steals in the fourth round and the fifth round. I think we did get better. We have to figure out the left guard position. Have to figure out how we're gonna flex these two young linebackers. We got the age of C.J. Mosley, and what we're gonna do at those positions. But we improved though. We made progress. But that'll wrap it up for part two until the next episode.